morning, you guys. Today is day 2 in Udaipur, and I just got ready and I'm about to head out. I'm running a bit behind schedule. The idea was to leave by start by 9:30, but I guess it's 10:15. But I got a good sleep. I was really wasn't getting good sleep the past couple of days, so I'm taking it a bit easy. So the idea is to grab a very light breakfast, then head to City Palace, and that's going to take like around 2 to 3 hours to finish the entire palace. So it's gonna be a fun day. So stay tuned. I started walking in the narrow lanes outside my hostel and soon reached this place called Jagdish Restaurant, which was right opposite Jagdish Temple. I heard a lot about it and ordered myself a plate of kachori and lassi, and it was the best I had. And City Palace was not very far away, and here's the entrance of City Palace. I've just entered City Palace. I had a bad experience with the shop next to the kachori guy, but that's a story for another time. It's huge, it's hot, I can't wait to get inside. There were a lot of guides. The ticket costed me $400. If you want, you can get a guide as well. But I chose not to take one because I wanted to do my own thing, take my own sweet time. So yeah, let me take you around. So here's a little history. The City Palace was made by Maharana Uday Singh II, and it took over 400 years to make this huge palace. And of course, his successors eventually took over the making of the palace. Upon entering, you see one board filled with the rulers of the Mewar dynasty and who ruled when and in which time period. The first thing that you see is called the Royal Mewar Armory, which is the different kind of weapons and armors that the soldiers and the rulers used during the war. Everything is labeled, so if you want to read in depth and know which is what, you will be able to easily find out. It is said that the royal family of Mewar are direct descendants of Lord Ram through his firstborn son, Love. So, City Palace had a lot of spots where the statue or murti of Lord Ram was kept. This whole section took a while to finish, and the passages from one section to another were really narrow, as you will see throughout this vlog. A very interesting part was the soil of Haldi Ghati kept in a bowl. This is basically where Mewar and the Mughals had a battle back in the 1500s. City Palace also had a lot of these intricate, detailed paintings. This is a statue of Lord Ram that I was talking about. Every corner and every floor was really beautiful. There was one spot from where you could literally view the entire city properly. And here goes another really narrow section. City Palace also has a spot where an empty chair is kept. In 1900s, a darbar was held in Delhi to commemorate the ruling of the British Empire, and the Udaipur king was invited, but he declined the offer, so the empty chair kept for him was sent back to Udaipur, and this is the chair that I'm talking about. So since then, it's been kept in this palace. City Palace also had these beautiful Pichwai paintings which depicted the story of Lord Ram, and there was one particular room where an ornamental sun which looked like a Rajput ruler was kept. It's known that the Mewar dynasty is also a descendant of the sun god, so whenever it was a rainy day or a monsoon day and they couldn't spot the sun, they would worship the sun right here. The passages here are really narrow, like everywhere to go to another section. It's really narrow. These are the Pichwai art paintings that I was talking about. These depict stories of Krishna, Radha, as well as Ram, and these were so beautiful. This section displayed the different models of the city palace facade from what it was originally imagined in the start to what it has become now. It is really wonderful to see the evolution throughout the years and the centuries and how it's evolved, become bigger. More rooms and more spaces were added, and it's you have to see it for real to see the beauty of it. This was a music gallery called the Symphony of Mewar, which showcased different and very old instruments, some of which were very specific to the Mewar dynasty as well. From the violin, sitar, tanpura, pianos, gramophones, it had some of the most old and vintage instruments displayed. This section was almost towards the end, which had different sculptures like of goddess Lakshmi, Vishnu, and towards the end there was a very old section of maps kept. I tried to spot the Bengal and the Mumbai sections in the map. And I finally ended the tour of the city palace with a very refreshing orange slushy. It took me almost 2 hours to finish, but it was so worth it. I did something really cringe after that. I wore the traditional Rajasthani dress and took a picture. I was not allowed to film it, but I tried to sneak in a video and I'm playing it right here. I just did something really weird. I dressed in the traditional Rajasthani outfit and took some pictures. I'll flash the picture here. It was very weird and I looked very stupid. And now I'm heading to get the boat. Apparently it's open till just 1 and it's 12:40. The walk is a lot, so please pray that I get it. I had to wait a lot for the golf cart, but thankfully finally got it. The ticket to Jagmandir was almost 600 bucks. But the best part was the boat ride over the destination. I'll play a few glimpses of what I saw. They actually take a detour so that you can see everything and then go. I saw the Gangor Ghat, the Jagnivas Palace. You see a lot of beautiful architectural beauties on the way till you finally reach Jagmandir. That right there is Gangor Ghat. The Jagmandir Palace is an island palace built on Lake Pichola. Finally reached Jagmandir. It's beautiful, but the most beautiful thing was the boat ride, and I can't wait for the boat ride back to City Palace. So let me take you along. Honestly, there was nothing much to see. It was just a beautiful garden with an option to eat as well. I chose to eat there because it was almost lunchtime. There's a seating outdoor and indoor. If you want proper lunch, you go and sit indoor, and no matter where you sit, the view was absolutely amazing. I ordered myself a biryani, and no doubt that was one of the best meals I had in Udaipur. After eating, it was time to go back. You go back the same way. You take a boat and it drops you back to City Palace. You don't have to pay additional for the exit. It was a one-time pay. It's a beautiful walk through a garden till you reach the spot to take a boat. I was hellbent on covering a lot that day, so the next spot to visit was Karni Mata temple. You have to take a ropeway to reach because the temple is on top of the hills, and there are 3 ropeways that goes together, so you have to wait for it to get full before you go. It was a very short 2-minute ride. It was very hot that time. It was peak afternoon, but the view from there was beautiful. You will find a lot of rats roaming around freely there, but it's said that the rats are the reincarnation of the Mata and her devotees. And this right here is the view that I got to see from the temple. The temple also has a space to eat, so I quickly grabbed a fresh lime soda before heading back. I'm now headed to this place called Dudh Talai. Dudh Talai. It's very nearby, 200 meters away, so I thought of just walking in before heading back to my hostel. But yeah, I'm out since 10:30 and I'm really done for the day. Dudh Talai is actually a small pond which is located near the Karni Mata temple and also very close by to Lake Pichola. The view from here was absolutely mesmerizing. Before entering the hostel, I thought of going to Jagdish temple. It was really close by to where I was staying. There was a long flight of stairs before you actually reach the temple. We were not allowed to film anything inside, hence I cannot show you the shrine of Lord Vishnu. And there were smaller shrines dedicated to Lord Durga, Lord Surya, Lord Ganesh. And if you see closely, the walls have these beautiful carvings of different animals and different scenes. And I also spotted many vloggers there doing the same thing that I was doing. I also got this customized name carving done on a leather notebook for my husband. 5:45 and I'm back to the room. I think I was out since 10:30 and I'm finally back. I've covered more than what I planned for the day and I'm really happy. It was a productive day. Right now I'm just going to change, rest for a bit, then head out in the evening and directly go for dinner. So see you. I decided to go to this thali place called Natraj dining hall and I had a Gujarati thali and the most interesting thing happened. Hi, so I just had dinner at Natraj and I'm back to my hostel. It's around 9:30, 9:45 and I'm done, all ready to wind up, go back to bed. Just catching up on some YouTube while I do that. But I just wanted to end my vlog here. I had a very productive and eventful day. I think I did a lot more than what I was meant to do today as per my itinerary. And a very special and beautiful thing happened today. I met a girl who was also traveling solo. And the fun fact is that we've been noticing each other since the morning. We were at the same spot throughout the day and when I went to Natraj for dinner, she was there sitting next to me. So we immediately exchanged a laugh. We spoke, we sort of bonded pretty well and it's something that she said really stuck by me was that when you start to feel slightly lonely, universe has a way to drop people around you and tell you that hey, I've got your back. So it was really nice. If you're watching this, thank you and you made my day all the more special. I hope we stay in touch, and to you guys, thank you for watching my vlog. Stay tuned for day 3 and that's about it. Bye.